All right, welcome back, or first time welcome. So in this video, what I want to do, I've kind of done something similar to this before, but I want to show how I'm preparing for the Shining Star Force that's coming up and the cube sale that's coming up. I think in like 2 months from now. It's December, or not December, October 7th when I'm recording this. So in 2 months, the big events are happening and very close to the same time. So I want to talk about how I'm going to be preparing for it. This is like a very big downtime, which you can take a break. Great time to do that because there's nothing going on in the event, but I'm actually doing kind of the opposite, where I'm just using this time to farm because there's not much else you have to do other than your dailies. I'm kind of just farming and funding boss meals, but I want to go over how I'm going to prepare for the event and what I want to get done on the event, how much it's going to cost, stuff like that. 1, to help newer players. 2, so I can have it for myself when the event comes, and then 3, so people who are more experienced than me can put in the comments down below what they think, and if they think there's anything else that I should do that I'm not doing, or something that I shouldn't do that I had said I was going to do. Yeah, it's probably going to be a long video, probably unedited, because I'm going to be doing like all the math and stuff, and I wanted to show everything just in case there's somebody who hasn't, who's like newer to the game in the future or now, and they want to figure out how to do everything. But we're going to start with the cube sale. One thing I will always say too, every single time there's something that's happening, I will go into my guild Discord and I will like ask 18 million questions on like my progression and what I should do. Like every single time without fail. So we're going to go here. It's just video ideas, but these are the things I want to do for the cube sale. So I want 2-line crit damage on my gloves. And I want 3-line useful on my weapon, so it's either attack or boss. Which, if we look at my gloves right now, I have 1 line of crit damage, 1 line of all stat. I want to turn this into 2 line of crit damage, not with any 3rd line I don't care about. If I get stat on it, cool. If I don't, then cool. And then this, my gloves are only 2-line attack right now, and then 1 line all stat, which is great. So I want to change that to 2-line attack and then a line of boss or another line of attack, which is more expensive, but cube sale is good to do that on. So those are really the only 2 things I want to do for cube sale. I might just buy a bunch of, I don't know how exactly cube sale works. I'm assuming the cubes are just on sale in the shop, which if they are, I might just buy some cubes just to have for later on. Because like if you buy cubes, they do last a while. They last a couple months. So I might just buy some extra cubes just to have them on my main, and then keep them for when after the Star Force, the Shining Star Force event. Because, so for example, something like superior stuff, I'm not like focused on the pots, right? Like the pot's 12% luck. This pot's unique. This pot's unique because it's not 22 starred yet. If on the Shining, when I go for 22 on these items, if I hit 22. Then I'm not going to have to work on the item anymore, so I can actually get the potential to legendary. Which at that point, having cubes would be useful, and if I pre-buy the cubes on the cube sale, then I won't have to worry about buying the cubes, and it'll be cheaper. So I might buy some cubes during the cube sale just to like save for that. But we're just going to go first with the... I always do a sticky note. So we have the Shining Star Force plus the cube sale. We're going to do the cube sale first because it's less stuff. I want 2-line crit damage gloves, and then I also want, what's the other thing? 3-line useful weapon, attack / boss. Ideally, I want 2 attack, 1 boss. Minimum 3-line attack would be nice. I don't really want 2-line boss, and then 1-line attack, but we're going to check how much that stuff costs. We're gonna go to gloves first. Legendary item level 200 because it's arcanes. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 200. And then glowing cubes, I'm pretty sure it's probably better, but we'll check both. So we'll just check 2-line crit damage. So it's 8 mil median. There isn't a button here for cube sale, so I can't really check with a cube sale. It will be cheaper than this price, but I'm just going to put this price, which is fine too, because then it makes it easier, or it makes me like save more than what I need, and then I'll end up having more at the end. So let's see. This is also not all bolded. Okay. And then We're gonna check with bright cubes just in case. It might be cheaper. It is cheaper. Nice. See, this is something where cube sale will be nice because I'm buying bright cubes. If it's glowing, I feel like it doesn't make that big a difference unless you need like something that costs like thousands of glowing cubes. Then probably makes a big difference. Okay, so this is cheaper. Let's check 2-line crit, 1-line stat. If there's really ever a time I'm gonna go for that, it's gonna be during this. But it's yeah, no shot. I'm not gonna probably spend all that much. It's not worth it. I could spend this money like probably way more efficient, like way better. Like 1 line of stat is really not worth that much for me right now. For me to spend an extra like 30 bill on it, potentially, right? Potentially more if it's not even the median cost. So we're just gonna go for 2-line crit damage. Eventually, later on, when I have like less upgrades to make, I'll probably do that. But I'm still like Star Forcing's my main thing right now because I'm not done Star Forcing and it's like the biggest gains. So I'm always gonna prioritize Star Forcing stuff over cubing stuff unless there's like certain things that I need to cube that are important, like drop gear. Obviously, that's a priority, right? But once I'm done Star Forcing is probably when these more expensive potentials are going to come into play, and I'll be spending a lot more money on stuff like that. And like 3-line stat on all my items. Okay, so 2-line crit damage gloves, bright cubes are better. We'll probably just write that down too, just so I remember that. Let's see, 6.1 bill median, and then I always do the 75% in here as well. 75% is 12.2 bill. And then, or 12.3 bill. I always round too, just to make it easier. Is this 6.1. Okay, 6.1 bill median, 75% is 12.3 bill. 2-line crit damage gloves, and 3-line useful weapon. Let's see how much this costs. I also have, the other thing I have down here is pots should be around 24 to 27%. Which we'll look at that real quick after this. And like this right here specifically, I would not know this. But this is what somebody said from my guild based on where my character is at right now. So this is again, like if you're newer, even if you're not newer, like I'm newer enough. Like I started in summer, probably at the beginning of summer-ish. But I'm still gonna I still always ask people so many questions about just how to what the most efficient. My thing is like efficiency, right? So I want to spend my mesos in the best way possible, which most people probably do. So I ask a bunch of questions, but we'll figure that out. But we're gonna do the weapon right now. So weapon level 200 also. It's already legendary. We're gonna start out with glowing cubes and see if it's better. But we want first. I want to check what 3-line attack just costs. Right, just flat out 3-line attack, which is 13, 10, 10 is 33%. So we'll see how much 33% is. 38 bill. Let's see with glowing cubes or bright cubes. Okay, so it's way more expensive. Which makes sense because it's only one prime line. 38 bill. Okay, that's expensive. Let's do 23% attack and 30 boss. 16. What about 23% attack and 30 boss, 24 bill. I hate that it's like glitches sometimes. 16 bill, okay. So 16 is not bad. This is 2-line attack, 1-line boss. I mean, the higher ones are just going to be more expensive, right? Yeah, 81, good lord. That's a big difference. Holy. 26% attack. This is double prime. Oh my god, this one's probably cheaper with bright cubes, right? Because 2 prime lines. Good lord. See, like stuff like that we're not going for right now. That's like all the mesos. That's more mesos than I'll probably even have for the event. We're not going to be doing that. Let's see. See, this is probably what I wanted right here. So like down here it's 3-line attack percentage or boss. So it's just a combination of any of the two for 3 lines, which is probably what I want. We'll see how much it costs with glowing. Yeah, that's not expensive. 2.2 bill. 4 bill at the highest, and let's see with glowing or with bright. 3 point. Yeah, okay. So I'll use glowing for that, and then this is what I want. This is not expensive. Not the 2 line, 3 line. This is actually pretty cheap. I could probably go for this now if I wanted to, but we're gonna just wait because we don't need to. 2.2. Just yeah, 2.2 bill, and 75% equals 4.5. I'll just say 4.5. It's technically not. It wouldn't round up, but I'll just round it up. Okay, that's not too bad. I want to double check this. I feel like this is too cheap. Let me see. I mean, if I wanted 2 attack and then 1 boss, it'd be a lot more expensive. See, this is not. I don't think this is worth it, to be honest, for me right now. Especially because like you're gonna get. I'm gonna lib in a little while next year. So I don't think it's worth. Which this is fine. This is pretty cheap, and again, I'm trying to spend most of my money on star forcing stuff for sure. Yeah, 3 line useful is really what I want, so that's fine. Ideally, I get 2 attack 1 boss. If I don't, then it's cool, whatever. But that is not too expensive. I'm not gonna lie. So we'll check the pot stuff in a second, but I'm just gonna do the total without the pot. Because I don't really think I will be doing the pot thing. I mean, I'll do it maybe for the superior stuff once it's 22'd. But I wouldn't spend that money on the cube sale. I'd just buy the cubes in advance anyways, like I was talking about earlier. So total, let's pull out the calculator. 6.61000000 plus 2. All right, 8.3. I probably could have done that without the calculator, but you know, 8.3 bill. 75% equals 12.3. That's 16.8. 16.8 bill. Okay. So that alone can be anywhere from 8 to 17 bill, potentially more if it's the 95% or the 85. But we'll just put the 75 because hopefully it's around that much. Which is not too bad. Most of it's in the 2 line crit damage gloves. The attack is very cheap, honestly. I could probably go for that now, but I'm not going to. But this will also be cheaper on cube sale, which will be nice. So that's not too bad. Now we're going to check the pots. Should be around 24 to 27%. I'm just going to see what my pots are right now, because I don't know if my CRA stuff is that great. So this is great, honestly. This is pretty fire. We don't have to do anything there. This again, so any superior stuff, I'm going to wait till it's 22, which I will plan on doing on the Shining Star Forcing event. So we'll see with that stuff. I might not put it down. I might just put it down just to be safe. But this pot doesn't need work. This pot will need work later. This one definitely needs work at 17%. 24% is like what, a 12, 10. It's like 3 line, right? Or 12-12. It could be a 12-12 like this, but that's expensive because this is technically double prime, which I just got lucky. Pots, this one's temporary. This one needs a better pot. 17%. This is 12-9. Could use a better pot. This one I don't really even want to do though, because Daybreak replaces this, and I'm starting to be able to do those. Like I can do Vihila. Where is it? I can do Vihila on my own now, like solo it. So I'll probably be able to get a Daybreak from that. So I'm gonna wait. We'll see again too. By the time I have this shiny, this is like the amount of spares I have right now currently. I literally just did my daily boss or my weekly bossing this week. I got 2 pairs of Estellas. I got another Kanda's Treasure. I got another Twilight Mark. I got another Slime Ring. We're 2 months out right now. So the amount of spares I will have, I'm probably gonna have to get rid of some of these. I still just collect them. I'm not gonna lie. I have my superior earrings are 21 right now. My belt's also 21, but just in case they boom, right? I'm gonna have to get them back to 21, which is why I have these here. I can also buy, I think 2 spare Gollux. Yeah, I can buy 2 Gollux items right now. I think in 2 months' time, I'll be able to buy 2 more. So I'll be able to buy 4 of either the ring or the pendant. So that should give me plenty of extras. These are the spares I have right now. Like, I got a decent amount. I have almost one of each arcane, except the glove or the boots. The next box I get, I'll just get boots. I'm gonna focus the glove first for 22, and then I'll do the rest. But yeah, these are what my spares are looking like. 2 months out, I'm gonna have more spares for sure. We'll see if I have any more pitched. I have the belt right now. I probably won't do the belt because the belt's one of the like later items that you put on. But yeah, we got a decent amount of spares. The stuff that's obviously like, I want a lot of slime rings, I want a lot of twilight marks, I want a lot of arcanes, some doms, I guess. I don't really need them, but like if either of these boom, then it'll be helpful to have a dom or some more doms. Estellas I don't even really need. I only use them for my drop gear, but I'm gonna keep them eventually. I'm assuming you 22 all your drop gear too, but that's in the far future. But yeah, spares wise, we'll see. I have one daybreak that I tried to just go straight to 21, but I'll probably get another one, right? And if I get a 21 daybreak, I'm gonna replace that with the dom for sure. So that's why I don't want to like invest more into this pot, because it's already like 21%, which is not bad. Let's see, like all the sub stuff is gonna need pots for sure, but the main thing I really want to focus on is like this is not great. 12.6, it's got another line of secondary stat, but like 12.6 is not that great. 18%, it's like the minimum I probably want. So I'll probably work on the pot a little bit for this on the cube sale or around the cube sale time, just to get a little higher, like 21% probably at least. Like a 12.9 line is probably like the minimum I want. This says 24 to 27%, so we'll see how much that really costs. Like, I'll check the math on that for 21% versus 24. Twilight mark, it's only 18 also, so I could get that twilight mark higher. And the things that don't get replaced for a while, like this is going to get replaced by pitch, which I don't know when I'm going to get that, so I'll probably work on the twilight mark. It gets replaced by what? I don't remember the thing, what the name of it is. Berserked. Gets replaced by Berserked, right? Base accessory. Yeah. So I don't know when I'm going to get one of these, and also when I'm going to 22 it, because I could boom like 7 of them, right? So I'll probably work on the potential for this and get it a little higher. Black Bean Mark's perfect. I'm also switching to Pat Mark, or a Sweetwater Monocle. On that Shining event, probably. I'll probably 22 or 21 the Sweetwater Monocle. But the pot on this is really nice, which is going to be rough, honestly. We'll see. These also 21%. I might just go 21 on my CRA for now. This is 18. All my arcanes, so this is 1 line crit damage, 1 line stat. This is 33%, which is really nice. And obviously this says 24 to 27% is what it should be around. Because this is 33, the other two are 20. Like this is 20 and this is 20, but it's got 1 line of secondary stat also. That kind of like the 33, I like imaginarily spread it out to these two, because these are lacking each 4%, but this is like an extra almost 10%, like 9%. So like that's the reason I'm keeping these at 20, just because the pot on this is so good that it like makes up for these two being lower. Which is why I'm probably gonna leave them at 20 for now. We'll see. We'll see how much money I have to work with too. So money wise, Mesa wise, my original goal was 100 mil by the time I was undershooting, which I realized. My original goal was 100 mil, but it's 10-7. I'm at 45 bill, or 100 bill, not mil. I'm at 45 bill at 10-7, which is 2 months away. So it's safe to say I'll probably have more than 100 bill by the time I get to that. I don't really know what my goal is. I'm just gonna keep doing. I'm more setting weekly goals than a goal to have towards the end of the event. So like my goal for this week was to get 40 mil by the time Wednesday reset happens. I'm setting goals for every Wednesday reset. My goal was to get 40 bill by the time Wednesday reset happens. It's Monday, so it's not even Wednesday reset, and I'm at 45. So now my goal is 50 bill by the time Wednesday reset happens. And I'm not spending money on, I have like, I would say pretty good, what is it? Money spending habits, I guess, or like, discipline when it comes to spending my mesos. Like I do have an urge every once in a while to just like spend some money, but for the most part, the only thing I'm spending my mesos on is funding boss mules and like switching my frickin' hyper stats, and that's about it. And like buying hyper teleport rocks or whatever. Other than that, there's really not much I'm spending my money on. So most of it's gonna get saved, other than spending on boss mules, which I'm still funding. I'm just making a bunch of CRA ones right now because it's like the most cost efficient. So yeah, I don't know how much money we'll have, but we're just gonna do what we think we can. So pot wise, I might work on some pots. We're just gonna check the price of some of this stuff. So like CRA, we're gonna check. Let's see. We'll just check the hat. 21 versus 24%. So like 21%. It's also a cube sale, so it's gonna be cheaper, right? This is 373. Which is really not a lot, I'm not gonna lie. 24% is 1.5 bill. Which is still not too bad. But like the difference between 21 and 24 is kind of a lot. Right? Like it's 300 mil to 1.5 bill. So it's like over 3 times the cost. Which at the end of the day, I would rather put it into star forcing first. And this is also kind of why I want to just pre-purchase cubes before the shining, and then I'll use the cubes after the shining. Which I think is a good idea. Again, this is also why I'm making this video, so like people who are more experienced than me, tell me down below in the comments, is that a bad idea or not? Let's see, so 1.5, I mean, I'll probably settle on like 21. If I get 24, then I get 24. Let's see something like 27. 27 is definitely more expensive. I probably won't go for 27s. I'm going to say probably anywhere from 21 to 27 is where I'll probably settle. So something like my CRAs where this is only 18. This is 21. I'll probably just keep that, not do anything with that. This is 18. So I'll probably do the hat and the hat and the bottoms. Like the Twilight Mark is 18. I might work on that a little bit as well. The Guardian Angel Slime Ring I'll definitely work on. And this is something that I can work on without 22ing it, because there's no fodder for it. Obviously, the Golic stuff I'm waiting. The Arcanes are 20. So, like, we go Arcanes here. Let's just go to, like, shoes. 21% is 332. 24%, 1 point. How is it cheaper? Is it because it's shoes? Yeah, like that's not that bad. I could get 24 on everything, but I'm just gonna write down the prices for the pots in general, and I'm not gonna add it to any total. This is just so I can look at it and decide when the time comes what I want to do exactly. I'm not really gonna set a specific goal for pots, but I'm gonna just write down all the pot prices. Just so I know when I'm looking at it, I don't have to like figure it out later on. Let's see, so we're gonna do, we'll just check the pot, we'll write down the pot prices for the things I actually care about. So like accessory, we'll do a 150 legendary accessory. And this covers this covers basically all my Golic stuff, or like these two. Let's see, accessory, glowing legendary, 21% stat. That's pretty freaking cheap. I'm not gonna lie. Like I could do that in my sleep. I could literally go for this stuff now, but I'm not going to just because it's not 22 yet. Okay. 150. I have to figure out how I want to like word this too. This is probably gonna be a long video. I'm not gonna lie. I don't plan on editing it just because I want to show everything on how I'm doing it. We're just gonna put pots around 24 to 27%. And put pot prices. And then we'll do 150 accessory, 21% stat. We're going to put the price. Let's just put 274 mil. 75% equals 548 mil. Okay. 150 accessory, 21% stat, and then we're gonna do a 150 accessory, 24% stat. That's not very expensive. Not even a bill for that. 946 mil, 75% is 1 point. See, when you're looking at 75%, it's a little more expensive. Which is why you always do that. Realistically, if I looked at 95, it's 4 bill, which I'm not spending 4 bill on 24% stat, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so that's 150 accessory, which is good. That covers these two. We'll do 160 accessory now. It's probably not going to be that big. If it's not that big a difference, I'm just going to leave the 160 and take off the 150. I'd rather just show the more expensive one. 160, and then I can just know it's a little bit cheaper. 21. So let's see. It's 275. It's 1 mil cheap, more expensive, and then 550. Yeah, this is not even worth showing the difference. Let's see, 24. If that's a big difference. 8. It's cheaper. How's it cheaper? Oh, it's probably switched, right? No, 875. Hold on. Let's just double check here. 150. Oh, 21. 24, 24, 24. 946. Okay, then we go to 160. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is 27. Why is that cheaper? I'm confused. So we're at 946 right now for 150, 24% stat. 875. Okay, we're just going to keep the 150 ones. That's cheaper. Let's see. This is fine. We'll just keep it the same. So like all the accessory stuff is basically covered in these two. Maybe I'll do the one, I'll do the 27% also. Just in case I'm feeling a little crazy and I want to go for a 27% line. We'll do 27% at 150 just to keep it the same. Why does it switch? It doesn't make sense. Okay, 1.5 bill, 75% equals 3.1 bill. Okay, that's basically all we need for the accessories. It covers all those. Some of these are 140, so they will be cheaper, which is nice. 135, but I don't have to work on that at all. And then we'll do like Alex belt. So 150 belt. Belt 150. 21%. 150 belt. 21% stat. 270. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna check if it's the same. If it's the same, there's no point. Okay, 273, that's 274. This is 1 bill. 2 bill. It's very close enough for me to not add it. 1.8, 1.5. Yeah, maybe we'll do like 150 belt, 27. I don't even care about 27 actually. We'll do 24. What is this? Nah, it's not even different for me to add. Accessory / belt. It's close enough that I don't care to add it. Okay, so all the accessories are covered in that, which is everything up here. The belt is also covered in that. Now, basically, it's CRA and then arcanes that I have to write down. What about a heart? Hold on, let's check a heart. What do I want on my heart? I'm at 12.6 right now. What level is the heart? 100? This is actually something that I have not checked. Let's do 21. That's it? Okay. Let's see. Heart. Art 21% stat equals 180 mil. This is also probably helpful for people. You guys can probably just like take these numbers down if you need to do the same things. You don't have to even do it. Let's see, 180 mil, 75% equals 348, 349, 349. Okay. Heart, 24% stat is 577. 577. And then 1.1. We'll just say 1.2 bill. Okay. Probably not going to go for that. Wait, why is that cheaper? Is that cheaper? Am I dumb? No, it's not cheaper. Okay, heart 27. This will be real helpful on the day. Like, I'm going to thank myself for sure later on when I know the prices for everything. I'm just going to say 2 bill. All right, that's the heart done. And then we're going to do CRAs. So all of the accessories, heart, belts is done. It's CRA and arcane. So let's see, 150 hat. I'm assuming it doesn't change that much from like hat to top to bottom. So I'll probably just keep it all just based off the hat. Or I'll keep it on the most expensive one. 373. 410. 286. Okay, so we'll just do it all based off the top. That's the most expensive. They actually kind of changed a lot. They changed, I think, enough for me to actually put all of them, or just like 2 of them. Let's see. We'll just CRA top. Also, I need to check if I'm going to have any Eternals by that point. I do not think I will, but I need to check. I only have 1 of each piece right now, and I'm doing easy, and it takes 5 months to get 1 whole thing, so I will not have them. Cool. Don't have to worry about that then. If I'm somehow able to get to normal Kalos by then, which I'll be able to do it probably after the Shining and the Cube sale. I probably won't be able to do it before. Yeah, I don't think there's any way that I can get that. Pretty sure there's not. I mean, let's see. It takes me 2 weeks to get 1 piece, and I need 10 pieces. 2 weeks to get 1 piece, I need 10 pieces. So that's 20 weeks divided by 4 is 5 months. Okay. That means, what does that mean? That means I need 2 weeks to get 1 piece. Which means it takes 10 weeks, so I have 8 weeks left. Right? Is that right? Am I stupid? 8 divided by 4. I'm doing something wrong here. I'm not going to do it. It's early in the morning. I just woke up, and we're going to not worry about the Eternals. If I have the Eternals at that point, I'll do the math. But I'm pretty sure it is impossible for me to get Eternals by doing easy. So, we're not going to worry about them. Let's see. CRA top to 21% stat equals 410 mil. 75%. 834 mil. Okay, CRA top 24% stat equals. Okay. And I'll probably know too that this is the most expensive. Wow, that's a big difference. 1.9 bill. 75% equals 3.7 bill. That's a lot more expensive for 20. See, this is why, like, is it really worth it right now for me to go 24 versus 21? Like, that's a lot more. That's a decent amount more. CRA top. I'm probably not even going to put 27. Let me see what 27 is. I'll put it just to put it, but I probably won't go for that. 3.5 bill. 75% equals 7 bill. Okay. That's our CRA's costs. And then I could just times these by 3. If I want to do like all 3 CRA pieces, right? Make it easy. It'll cost technically more because the top's the most expensive piece, but I'd rather just use the price that's the highest and save more or just save over the amount that I actually need to save. Let's see, arcanes. We have the shoulder I will not have to touch ever again in my life. I'm not gonna lie, the bot on that thing is amazing. I actually want to see how much that costs. Shoulder, 33% stat. That's a 50 bill pot or a 100 bill pot right there. That's crazy. Wow. That's nice. I'm proud of that one. We're happy about that one. So the only things we're gonna have to touch, we already did the price for the double crit damage, the cape and the shoes. So let's see what's more expensive, and then we'll just put that. We're just gonna check the 21 shoes, 200 item. Did I do this right? Yeah, that's fine. 1.2 bill, and then it was shoes. Where's cape? Okay, so we'll do shoes. Oh wait, no. Was cape? I think the cape was showing the 21%. Or the 24%. Let's see, 332. Cape 281. Okay. Shoes it is. Arcanes 21% stat equals 333 mil. 75% equals 665.6. I'm not gonna mess around with that one. I'm just gonna copy this. 24% stat. $1.2 bill, and then 2.6 bill. I go with the be over prepared type of way when I'm doing this stuff. That's why I'm like writing all this down. It's like I'm gonna have the prices for anything I need basically come that day. I'd rather be over prepared than under. This is basically how I've always done every event. So this one's like it's a big event. Cube sales once a year, Shinings twice a year. So this is an important one. 3.2 bill. Okay, so that's all the CRAs cost, and then the arcanes cost. CRAs, arcanes, heart, accessories, belt. Let's see, am I missing anything? CRA, arcanes, heart. Oh, secondary weapon. Hold on. Yeah. Let's do what? Hold on. I have attack boss. Not changing that. Oh, I'll probably try to get 3-line on this. My issue with doing stuff that is pitched, or like the pitched replaces it, is you don't know when you're gonna get a pitched. Like I could just get one right after I do this, and then it's like wasted. But the likelihood of that is not very high, especially because I can't solo hard Saren, right? So if I can solo it, the likelihood's obviously a lot higher. But even still, it's like something like a eye patch. I still have to like 22 it or 21 it for it to be useful. I'm pretty sure most of these. But like if I was able to solo this, I'd probably invest less into this because I could put that on right away. Right. Same thing with like my will book. I could put on the will book instantly, so it's definitely useful. We'll check the emblem price. I just want 3-line on my emblem. Level 100. 100 emblem. My secondary weapon I do not have to worry about. We're just gonna get I don't care. I do not want to. Should I get level 9 of IED? I want 3-line attack. I'm not gonna lie. We'll check the prices. Level 100 emblem. We'll just say emblem. 3-line attack. We'll just say 20. What is the lowest? 21% attack. We'll do 21 and 24 for the emblem, and then we'll probably do like 2-line attack, 1-line IED. Just to check that out. See, that's not that bad. Wait, don't I already have that? Yeah, I already have that. Okay, we don't need to write that then. We'll do 24%. Which, if I upgrade, it's not going to be a 24. It's going to be to 3-line. Wow. That's a big difference. Oh my god. It goes from not even a bill to 20. Oh wait, no. To 12 bill? Good lord. Okay. This is probably a good cube sale thing to do also, actually. Jesus, that's expensive. Okay. 12.9 bill is insane. 26 bill, 75%. Wow. Okay. We'll do a emblem 27% attack. This is really the one I want to go for because this is like 3-line. But I might just do 3 useful lines. Get like a 3-line attack's kind of expensive, no lie. I'm still so annoyed on my Hyperion account, man. I got 3-line attack. Ah, the one I don't use. I got 3-line attack. Okay. 27 bill. Okay, maybe we won't go for that. 53 bill. 54 bill. Got it. Yeah. Let's do 2-line attack, 1-line IED. Or attack. This is probably cheaper. This is probably what we're going to go for. I don't want multiple lines of IED, so we're not going to pick this one. I want minimum 2-line attack. 1-line attack or IED. Yeah, this is perfect, actually. Let's see how much that... Okay, see, that's not bad. That we can go for. Emblem, 2-line attack, 3-line. I don't know how to write this one. 3-line with 3-line attack slash IED. I'll just say 2-line attack, 3rd-line attack slash IED equals. That's fine. I want to be specific about that because I'm not going to remember later on. Let's see. 5.3 bill. That's not bad. See, that I can go for. 75% equals 10.5 bill. I might go for this. We'll see. Hopefully, I really hope I get the frickin' Saren emblem by this point, because then that would be just really nice. So the emblem is a little bit of a cost as well. And if I'm going to go for anything, it's probably this. 2-line attack, 1-line IED. I want 3-line attack ideally, but that's just too expensive for me right now. I just happen to get it while I'm going for that. This also is so annoying that that's a magic attack line, bro. Oh my god. It could have been, I could have had 12.99. I could have had it. Could have had it. I got a stupid magic attack line. Okay, I think that's everything, right? Secondary weapon doesn't need to change. Attack boss is fine. We're gonna add 1-line boss probably to this, or attack if I get lucky, and this we need to add 1-line of something as well. But I think that's everything for the cube sale, right? So we have all my accessories here. We have my heart. We have CRAs. We have arcanes. We have emblem. I don't need to work on secondary weapon. I don't need nothing else, honestly. Okay, so that's the pots. We just have them all written down. This is going to be a long note. Okay, so the cube sale total for the stuff I'm guaranteed to do is 8.3 bill to 17. I'm probably going to do the emblem for sure. I would say also, because it's only 2-line right now. We'll see. Somebody in the comments, if you're more experienced, feel free to leave a comment on this. I would love to know if I should just wait until I get the Saren emblem or not. I would probably be happy to wait just so I don't spend the money on the temporary emblem. Let's see. The issue is you don't know when, like, I could get this 2 years from now. I could also get it, like, tomorrow. Actually, I can't get it tomorrow because I've already ran Saren this week. But I could get it next reset. I could get it the reset right after. Like, you never know when you're going to get it. Which is unfortunate, but whatever. Let's see. Okay, so cube sale's done. Now we got to do the Shining, which is probably going to cost way more. Shining Star Force. Last Shining, I don't even remember what I did on it, but it was probably not a lot compared to this one. Okay, Shining Star Force. This is the big boy right here. Basically, we're going to try to 22 everything that is not 22, which is most things. So, my priority for this Shining is I want to 22 my Arcanes. Like, that is the big priority here. 22 Arcanes. And 22 Arcane. Honestly, I want to 22 everything. I don't know if I'm going to have enough money for that, so our biggest priority is 22ing the Arcanes, which they're all, every single one is 17 right now. So we're going 17 to 22. I also want to tap everything that's 21 to 22. Hopefully none of it booms. I expect some of it to boom, then we'll have to get it back to 21 or 22. But like right now, the 21s, we have 21 KT, 21 Gollux Ring, 21 Gollux Pendant, 21 Dom, 21 Sup, Gollux Belt, 21 Earrings, 21 Top, 22 Pants, 22 Hood, so I don't have to worry about those. So all that stuff I'm going to have to tap from 21 to 22 and just hope none of it booms. If it booms, then it's whatever, I'll get it back. If it doesn't boom, great, love that. That's what we want. I'm pretty sure statistically, I don't remember if it's an 80-20 to 20 to 21 or if it's this is where like guild is useful. So like what is the stat on going from 21 to 22? 80, 20 for 20 to 21, right? They know these types of things, so that's why again, like asking your guild stuff is very important and very helpful. Yeah. What is the stat on going 21 to 22? Yeah, we'll see what they say to that. I'm just gonna keep going while I wait. I'm pretty sure 20 to 21 is 80-20, which means every 5 items, 1 should boom statistically. But that's for 20 to 21. For 21 to 22, I think it's less. So we'll see. But what we want to do, we're gonna do the arcanes first because that's the main priority. Let's see. We're gonna safeguard arcanes. We're gonna 5-star. It's going to be shining. We love shining. Woo! We're gonna see the price for that. Okay. Priority is 22ing the arcanes. That's what we're gonna do first, 100%. I'm just gonna smack all my mesos on these and probably spend a lot. I'm pretty sure it's pretty expensive. So we're going 17 to 22. Bang. On a level 200 item. So we're just going to put this down one time, times it by 4. Let's see. I like to do it a couple times just to see what the range is for the median, and then I'll do like an in-between of the range. So like it's like 15, 14, 5, 14, 7, 14, 3, 15, 2, 14, 8, 14, 1, 13, 6, 14, 8. So I think like 14, 7 is probably what I'll put, just somewhere around there. 22, 17 to 22. How do I want to write? How do I normally write this? Arcanes 17 to 22 equals. That's what we want to do. 14.6 bill for 1. 75% equals 29 bill. And then we just times that by 4. Times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We don't do the weapon. Never do the weapon. If you're watching this and you're not past me yet, don't ever do the weapon. Leave that bad boy at 17. If you want to know why, you get the Genesis weapon. That's why. Okay. So 17 to 22 arcanes. That's going to be times 4, which is going to be expensive. Cool. So we'll just leave that for now. I'll do the math later. But I just want to know the price for 1 and then how much I need to do. And then that's going to be their biggest cost, 100%, I think. Will be all these to 22. I mean, I could just do the math. 15, 30, 45, 60. 60 bill for the median. 120 bill for the 75%. 30, 60, 90, 120. Yeah, 120. Which could be a lot of most of my mesos, for sure. Especially if I get unlucky. If I get lucky. Also, I saw Chapaz all of the arcanes from 70 to 22, I think in 15 bill. That's the cost of 1. That's insane. That's crazy luck. I want that. I hope I get that. We'll see. Probably not. What's the next priority? The next priority is like probably the stuff that I have at 17 is my next priority, which really is just the Guardian Ninja Ring and the Twilight Mark, I think. Oh, and the Black Beam. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the Pat Mark or the Pat Monocle. Sweet Water Monocle. I don't know why I keep calling it Pat. We'll do Slime Ring 17 to. I'm probably just gonna straight 22 this stuff because it's on the Shining. I would normally probably 21 it and then just sit there just to like guarantee the extra damage. But Shining for 22 and anything that booms, I'm just gonna try to straight 22. It's like when I go for 21 on all these like Gollix stuff and then the like Conus Treasure in the top, if it booms, I'm going straight to 22. There's no staying at 21 on Shining. Okay, so Slime Ring 17 to 22. We need a 160 item. 17 to 22, all that should be the same. Safeguard, bang, bang. Okay. We're gonna 7.4, 7.5, 7.7, 0.5, 8, 3. We're just gonna do 7.5. 7.5 bill. 75% equals 14 points. Let me just say 15 bill. 15 bill. Okay, so Slime Ring 17 to 22 is 7.5 bill. I mean, I could just put 160 item, right, instead of Slime Ring. I might have multiple 160. Level 160 item. I'm sure I have this number already in a note too, but it's fine. I'll do it again. Yeah, you don't really put like a... Yeah, I'll just do level 160 item, and then I'll just times it by however many 160 items I have, which I think it's just one, right? We'll do a level 140 item. Level 140 item, 17 to 22 equals... This is for the Twilight Mark. Yeah, 160 will be that also, so that's 2 items that I'll need. 140. I'm not going to do this because I'm going to use this. Which means I will have to do like a pot for this, right? 100%. Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Because basically, if you're more experienced than me, let me know how you would do this because I really want to know. Basically... I made a Sweetwater Monocle because I was a little impatient because I hadn't gotten a Pat Monocle or Pat Mark in a long time. Like I had never had one, so I was like, I'm just gonna make a Sweetwater to 17. So I got it to 17 on one of the Star Forcing events, and then I also got it Legendary Potential just with like extra cubes that I had. So now it's this is 17 star with 20% stat, and it's like 9% luck, 4% all stat, which is not bad flame. Then I got a Pat Mark. So I got the Pat Mark to 16 on an event also, and then I transferred it to the Sweetwater Monocle. So this one is the one that is infused or transposed with the Pat Mark. It's unique at 15 stars. Sucky pot. So I don't know exactly what I want to do here on how I can do this. Also, question, put in the comments, if I try to get this one to 22, I'm not using this right now because my Black Bean Mark's pot is so good, right? Like this thing's 27%. If I try to get this to 17 and this booms, if I transfer this into this one, do I lose the Pap Mark transpose extra stat, right? Because you get like what, 9? You get 1 Star Force extra stat, like the 16 to 15, you get that. If I transfer this, if it booms to this one, do I lose the extra stat from the Pat Mark transpose? Let me know that in the comments. If somebody doesn't, let me know. I'll probably look it up or ask somebody in my guild. But if I don't lose it, then basically I know what I want to do. I'll just transfer this, or I'll just try to 22 this. If it doesn't 22, which I'll probably hope it doesn't 22, I transfer to this and then I get the legendary pot and the extra stars, and I keep the stars from the Pat Mark, the extra one that I got. Yeah, that I don't know exactly how that works, so I need to figure that out by the time this happens. Let me know down in the comments, please. If you do know how that works, that would be amazing. I do have extra Black Bean Mark, so I could get this to 20, but I probably don't care to do that. We'll see. Okay, so 17 to 22. A 140 item. Let's give it a go. 5 bill, 4 7, 4 9, 5 1, 5 4 5, 4 9, 5 4 6. We're gonna just settle at 5. I'm just gonna go until it's that's fine. Let's do 5 bill, 75% equals 9.9 bill. Okay. That's the level 140 item. So that covers my slime ring. I'm going to do the cost for all of the 21s, the 21 to 22s. Let's see if anybody replied. No. Okay. I'll wait. So the only stuff that I don't have 21, all the arcanes we already did. All the Golic stuff is 21. The only things I don't have 21 are Twilight Marks and Guardian Angel Slime Rings. And I'm soloing Slime now. And I'm also soloing Will and Lucid. That's where you get those from, right? Yeah, I solo. Well, actually, I duo Will because I don't need a book. But I give people the book and I take the Twilight Marks. So I'll always get the Twilight Marks. Which means I'll get a lot of Twilights probably. And I'll probably get a decent amount of Slime Rings as well. Which is good, because those are the only things I need to 22. And I'm going straight for 22 on those, so... I think level 160, I'm going to need times 2. For level 140, I'm just going to need a times 1 on that. Do I have 150 on here? We'll do 150 also, just to like have it, because some of this stuff is 150. Like these, like all the Golic stuff, if any of it booms, I'll know the price. Let's go to the calculator. 150. Let's see how big of a difference it actually is. So it's like 5 bill for this. Okay, yeah, that's definitely enough to write it down. We'll just say 6 bill. 12.1 bill. Yeah, this is good to have all these numbers. I'm not even gonna times. I'll show the totals. Actually, I'll keep the times. Times 2. These right now, I technically need none. This I need a times 1 for sure. If I boom anything, I will probably need some more of some of these. Okay. And then we'll probably do the math for the stuff I know. The stuff I know is 17 right now. And then if anything booms that I try to 21, then I'll probably do that. But I'll do the prices for 21s also, for like 21 to 22. Let's see. Level, do I have anything level 1? Yeah, level 140 item, 21 to 22. Level 150 item, 21 to 22. Level 160 item. Do I have anything at 160 right now? No, I don't even need that. All my stuff, this is 140. All the Golics is 150. That's 140. 150. This is 150. Yeah, I only need 140 and 150. My 160 items, I'm going straight to 22 from 17, so I don't have to worry. Okay, we're going to write these down also. It's probably not going to be that big of a difference. We'll see. 150, 21 to 22. I also want to see what the boom odds are on it. Safeguard doesn't matter. Median booms 0. Let's see. Let's scroll down here. This is also really nice to check. 64% no boom. 10% one boom. Okay, so there's like a 10% chance of boom. Or like a... Technically what? There's like a... Almost 40%, 35, 36% chance of boom. That's crazy. I feel so bad for the people that... There's people who have 28 boomed. I feel so bad for that person. This one time. Oh my god. That's so sad, I'm not gonna lie. That is so sad. Let me not laugh. That's gonna be me at some point if I'm laughing. Oh my lord. Okay. 320, 330, 340, 360. We're just gonna do 330. 230 mil. 75% equals 4 bill. That's a big old difference. What the heck? Okay, 4.1 bill. That's a crazy difference. This is a 150 item. We're just going to keep these 75% equals, and then that we'll keep also. 140. What? 264, 295, 335, 264, 299. Let's say 290. 290 mil. 75% is 3.6 bill. Okay. Level 140. That's not very expensive. If the things don't boom, it's not even a cost that I have to consider. It's if they boom that it's expensive. Average booms is 1, median booms is 0 on both, right? Yeah. Range of booms 0 to 19. That's insane. 75% chance with 1 boom, 85% chance with 3, 95 with 6 booms. Good lord. Okay. So this is all the 21 items as well. So let me just double check and make sure this covers everything. So I have this. I'm going to try to get to 21 or 22. It's a level 140 item. That's going to cost like 290 to 3.6 or more. This is a 150, which is I already have. This is 160, which I have. 150 I got. 140 I got. 150. That's already done. 140 I have. 135 I don't care. 150 I have. 200s, arcanes. Yep. Cool. Okay, now we're going to check the price for all this. And I'm going to do the price of all the 21s to 22 as if they're not going to boom, just so I have an idea. Obviously, if they boom, it'll be a lot more. So we're going to pull out the calculator big time on that one. Let's see. So I'm going to need totals if no 21s boom equals. We'll just set a total for that, and I'll expect it to be more. I can't predict. I'm not going to do price predictions for booms. I'm just going to predict it if no boom, and then if it does boom, whatever. So 14.6, 14.6 times 4 is 58.4 bill. Arcane. Oh, we'll do it like this. I want the prices for all of it. Arcanes. Times 4 equals 58.4 bill. 75% equal. These are just like the base prices of all the stuff, and then I'll see what I need to like multiply. Same thing kind of with this. Like later on, if I figure out what I'm gonna pot, I'll just like see what I need to do and add it all up. Let's see, 75% is 29 times 4, 116 bill. Jesus. Okay, and then so that's all the price for all the arcanes. It's like 58.4 bill to 116 bill. After that, the Guardian Angel Slime Ring, the Twilight Mark, and the Sweetwater Monocle are going to be the biggest things to do. I'm going to figure out how to do this, but I'm just going to say 17 started to 22 on the Sweetwater. Which means I need 2 level 160 items, which is 7.5. I mean, that's 15 bill. I already know. I don't have to write it. Level 160 item times 2. Oh, we'll just say Slime Ring plus Monocle. 17 to 22 equals. Slime Ring plus Monocle 70 to 22 is 15 bill. 75% equals 30 bill. Okay. So we're just going to take these off now. And then let's see. So that's all my arcanes done. Slime Ring, Sweetwater Monocle, which is this spot right here, and then Twilight Mark. Twilight Mark 17 to 22 equal. That's a 140 item. 5 bill. 75% equals 9.9 bill. We'll just say 10. Just make it easy. Let's change this to 10. Okay. What else is there? This is all the stuff I have at 17 or lower, right? Yes. could have probably done this a lot faster, but I like taking my time. I can try to do as much as math right as possible, which I probably still messed up some math, but whatever. Okay, now it's all the 21s. So 21 to 22. Gollux. 21 to 22. We'll say Gollux, what, times 4? Yeah, times 4, right? Yeah. Okay. Gollux times 4, 21 to 22. Let's see, level 150 item, 21 to 22. 330 times 4, 1320. 1.3 bill, 75%. Wow, that's 16.4 bill. Let's just double check, 4.1. It's like when you take tests, 16.4. And you double check like 2 plus 2 on the calculator. Okay. So that's the Gollux 21 to 22. See, that's expensive if it that's where it's important to keep track of this. This number is going to be way bigger. Okay, so that means that's all my arcanes to 22. That's these 2 to 22. That is my Gollux ring to 22. Or my Gollux set to 22. My Twilight mark to 22. CRA top. We'll do CRA top. CRA top 21 to 22 equals. These are done, right? Yeah, 21 to 22. CRA top is 150 item. 6 bill. 75% equals 12.1 bill. Okay. That's our CRA top. What am I missing? Missing the Conus treasure. We'll do plus Conus. Oh wait, no, I can't do plus because they're different. Conus treasure. I'll just go one item at a time and make sure I have it written down. 21 to 22 equals. Is that a 140 item? Yeah, 5 bill. 75% equals 10 bill. Okay, now let's double check because I think I did everything. You can switch. I didn't know you could do that. I just used like, what did I just do? I was like trying to alt tab and I like was switching between these. Okay. So Conus treasure 140 to 21 to 22. We have that there. Gollux is 4 set, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have that. Slime ring. We have that on there. Dom pendant. We don't have Dom pendant. Which this can be doubled, right? These are both 140. Yeah. Conus treasure plus Dom. That's just 10 bill. This is just 20 bill. Okay. So that means these are done. These are done. The belt is done. CRA that's done. Twilight mark is there. Sweetwater monocle's on there. I might put the black bean mark on there too, just cause. Just in case I decide to do that. 135 item. 17 to 20 equals. Let's just check the price for that. 135, 17 to 20. Let's see, 2.1, 1.8, 2, 2, 2, 2. Let's do 2.1. 75% equals 4.1 bill. We're gonna put it right here. We got level 135, 140. Yeah, cool. And then with this one, I'm not gonna add this in because I plan on doing the Sweetwater monocle, but if I decide to just do this instead, I'll just switch it out for the Sweetwater monocle, price-wise. Okay. How much is it? So this is 2.1 to 4 bill. And monocle is 50. See, like if I'm running out of money, it's probably more cost efficient for me to just do this to 20. If I have an excess of money, I'll do the monocle. I'll write a note. Low on money equals black bean mark instead of monocle. So we'll just say star black bean mark 220, comma, instead of monocle 222. We'll just write that down just to have it. Bang. And then, is that everything? Let's double check here. Black bean mark 17 to 20. I think that is it. Okay. Let's see, black bean, CRA top is on there. These are done. All the arcanes times 4, done. Cool. Okay, that's everything. We gotta do some math. Now I'll do total 21s if no boom with Sweetwater Monocle. And I'll do with Black Bean. I'll just do the price for both because it's gonna be a lot cheaper if I do the Black Bean. Okay. So we want it's a lot to start with. 58.4. Okay. Plus 15. 1,000 million billion. Yeah. 15. 73.4 plus 5. Okay. Is this already multiplied by 4? It is, right? One Gollux item, 150 is... Ooh, hold on. What did I do wrong here? Oh, 17, 21 to 22. Yeah. Okay, so that is multiplied by 4. Plus 1, 3. Oh, let me, do this real quick. Okay. I hope that was right. 1.36 bill. Plus 10 bill. Plus, that's it. Okay. 95 points. We'll just say 96 bill. 75% is going to be a big old number. That's going to be crazy. Okay, 116. I mean, I could just times it. I could just do this. 116, 30, plus 10, plus 16.4, plus 12.1, plus 20. It's 204.5 bill. 205 bill. That's crazy. That's a lot of money. Let's just redo it real quick. 16 plus 30 plus 10 plus 16.4 plus 12.1 plus 20. 205 billion. Okay, now we'll do it with black bean mark. Let's do 58.4 plus 50. Oh no, plus 7.5 plus 5 plus 1. What costs 1.3? That's cheap. Oh yeah, the Gollux 22. See, it's gonna be really expensive if I boom some stuff from 21 to 22. It's gonna be way more expensive. Like each one I boom is like that's an extra 7.5 bill, or that's an extra like 6 bill to 12 bill, or 7.5 if it's a 160, or 5 to 10 if it's a 140. That's it. That's expensive stuff right there. Plus 6, plus 10, plus 2.1, 90. How is it? Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, it's wait, hold on. I could just do this. 7.5 minus 2.1. 5.4. I'll just minus 5.4. 96 minus 5.4. Cool. 90.6 bill. At the grand scheme of things, that's not that big of a difference. I'm not gonna lie. And then this one, I take out 15 bill, right? No. I take out 15 minus 4.1. I take out 10.9. So 205 minus 10.9. 194. I mean, it's like a what? Around 10 bill extra. It's not that big of a deal. And then we'll do total cost. Total shining. Shining plus cube sale cost with monocle. Now this is gonna be the price. Wait, what? Okay, whatever. Total shining plus cube sale price with monocle. This is gonna be the price for the star forcing with the monocle plus just these two. I'm not gonna add the emblem. Because I think I'm more likely to do the monocle than the black bean, so I'm not going to do the black bean price. I'll just know that it's a little cheaper. Which means this is 96 bill. 96 plus 8.3. 104. 104.3 bill. 75% equals 205 plus 16.8. It's 221. Oh, is it 221.1? Dang it. 16.8. 205. Oh, it's just 0.8, right? 205 plus 16. Yeah, 221.8. Okay. This also gives me an idea. It's really important that I'm doing this so early on. It gives me an idea of how much I actually need to get by that point, or like a good amount to get by that point to get a lot of what I need done. Now at this like if I save, let's say I save 221 bill, there's obviously a chance that I don't get everything done, right? I might hit like 85% for some of it, and then it's just going to cost more. I could also hit like 30% for some of it, or 50%. So we'll see. It really just depends on my RNG if that's enough, but it gives me an idea of how much I need to save in the next 2 months, which is really helpful. Total shining plus cube sale price with monocle plus emblem plus 3-line emblem. Now this is where I'm going to start putting like different prices if I want to add certain things, because then it'll be really easy to know. Like let's say I have 200 bill, right? I'm probably not going to go for this one because I don't have enough to even hit the 75%. But if I have like 300, then I might just go for the 3-line emblem also. So it's going to be really nice to know what I can add based off the amount of money I have at the end, or like by the time the event comes. That's why I did all the prices for all this, because I can just add whatever I want or subtract whatever I want pretty easily, because I don't have the math for everything on here. It's like, this is going to be very helpful actually. So 3-line emblem, so I just have to add the 3-line emblem price here, which 104.3 plus 3-line, I'm gonna say 3-line IED emblem, not 3-line attack emblem, because that's just too expensive. The 104, yeah, 104 plus 5.3, and like when I'm adding it all up, 5 bill seemed like kind of a lot for this. When I'm doing it in terms of this big old number, it's not that big of a deal. Like I could just throw in 5 bill. Let's just say 110. 75% equals 221.8. Let's just say 222. 222 bill plus 10.5. I really don't need to do this, but 230, 233. So now I know if I have like 220 bill, I'm going for this one. If I have like 235 bill, I can do the emblem also, which is cool. Total shining plus cube sale price with monocle plus 3-line emblem. Because like realistically, I would like to do the emblem too. That's why I'm putting the stuff that I like. I definitely want to do this one at minimum, the monocle with the like these 2 items. Like I guaranteed want to do the 2-line crit and then the 3-line useful weapon. I would really like to do the emblem also, which is why I'm adding it on here. And I really want to do all of the Star Force stuff. Like that's #1 priority. So like Like if I don't have that much, then I'll take off the emblem for sure. But guarantee, I'm gonna bolt the stuff I really want to do. Like these I really want to do, and then the top 2 things I really want to do. And I'm gonna like italicize this because I would like to do that also. Yeah. This is why I wish though. The Shining is more important to me than the the cube sale. I was gonna say Black Friday sale. But I wish it was after, because if I could spend the money on the Shining and then have whatever's left over for the cube sale, that'd be a lot more important, or a lot like better, because the Shining's more important. That's why I'm probably not going to spend that much on the cube sale, so I can save most of it for the Shining. That's why I kind of wanted to buy extra cubes just in the beginning for the cube sale, and then like for example on this, I don't even have, like let's say I 21 or 22 star all these Gollux items, or let's like even 2. I don't have the price on here for going for the pot for the Gollux items at 22. Like, I mean, I have it. Like if I scroll up, like a 150 accessory, like that's going to cost like 274 mil, which isn't that bad to be fair. Like I could do that off event for sure, but it would be nice to just buy the cubes beforehand, so that once I 22 some of this stuff off after the Shining, I could just use the cubes. But I don't even have the price for that stuff. But I think this is it, to be honest. I mean, this is a long video. An hour and 21 minutes is pretty long. I have the total Shining plus cube sale price with monocle. 104.3 bill. 3-line emblem. Is there anything else I want to add here? Let's see. Let's just check. I would like to do, honestly, the issue is like the pots aren't priority, right? I would like to get some of these CRA pots, but that's more of a thing where I'll just wait. This is enough for me to like know now around how much I need. It means I need around 230 bill to get everything I want done. And this isn't even everything I want, because I'm gonna have to work on the potentials of some of this stuff that 22s. Like the potential on this, I'm gonna need to work on. Whatever Gollux item I 22, I'm gonna need to work on the potential for that, which is gonna cost more. But it won't cost too much. Like if I go for 21, 500 mil, it's like 2 items is a bill-ish. Maybe a little more. Say 2 items is like 1.5 bill. That's not that bad. Yeah. This is how I prepare. Now I know how much I need. I need around 230 bill. Ideally, I'm probably gonna want more than that. I'll probably want like 250 minimum. 250 to 300 is probably really what I want to have like an excess. I'm at 50 or 45, so got a lot of money to make. See, now what I'm gonna do, I wasn't gonna do this. I'm gonna write how much I make. I'm gonna do the math on how much I make per week, just from bossing, and then I'm gonna see how much I need. This is where we're getting nerdy now. We're getting nerdy. Which, do you want to stay for this part? Mesos per week. So we're gonna do it at my current amount. So we're gonna do all the boss meals. We're gonna do my main. We're not gonna count farming, but we're gonna count how much I make per 2 hours. So like per WAP, basically. It's interesting that it's called per WAP, because like I'm pretty sure most people use the small ones, which is only 30 minutes. Technically it's per EAP. EAPs are 2 hours, but you know, per WAP sounds better, I guess. Okay. Now we're gonna break this down per character, and then per Mesos, per like farming, like per WAP. So Mesos per. We'll do the Mesos per WAP first. Mesos per WAP. I make. I think, okay, so if I have a 2 hours, we'll put that in parentheses just so I know. Even though I do know, just so you guys know. Mesos per WAP. This is gonna be with Legion coin. versus without. So I believe with like I'm talking about Legion's Wealth. So if I farm for 2 hours with the Legions without a Legion's Wealth, I think it's like 1.2 bill. It's 1.2 to 1.3 bill. We'll just say 1.2 bill. So that's how much we make every 2 hours without a Legion coin. With Legion coin. With Legion, let's say with Meso Legion coupon. Mesos per WAP with Meso Legion coupon. This one's like 1.5 to 1.6 bill. Which, if you do it enough, like, I'm probably gonna be, I think right now, oh, they just reset. I had one left out of the week, so I was literally using like all of them. I had one left of this, I had one left of this, and I had one left of that. Which means I'm probably gonna start farming like every time I farm with those, assuming I get enough coins to like upkeep that. I don't know if I do. I can actually check that probably. We're gonna check that. Maple Story. What is it? Maple Ranks? Is it Maple Ranks? Or something where it tells you how many coins you get. Ah, here we go. Perfect. Okay. 347 coins a day. Time to cap is 2 days. Is that 2 days, 18 hours? We'll just say, okay. We're going to see how much. So, this is getting real nerdy. Okay. So, I have 20 of these. These each cost 70, right? Yes. So, they each cost 70. I'm counting only using the level 3 versions, not the level 2s. So, they each cost 70. I have 20 of them. So, 70 times 60. 4,200 coins a week is a lot. I don't think I get that much. Which means I can't run it every time. Let me just double check. 20, 40, 60. If we're doing just the Meso one, then it's different, right? If I'm calculating just the Meso. But I usually am using all three. I could do it times 1. I could do it, times 1 of them because there's the same price. 1,400 Legion coins. Okay. Say Legion coupons. 70 per coupon times 20 coupons a week equals 1,400 a week. 1,400 Legion coins per week. This would be a long video. 1,400 Legion coins per week. Times 3 times XP coupon times, let's say plus Legion luck plus Legion wealth equals times 3, 4,200 coins per week. Now, if it really depends on what I'm focused on. If I'm focused on XP, I can get the XP ones. If I'm focused on drop, I can get the drop ones, and if I'm focused on wealth, then I can get the wealth ones. Now, what we want to check is how many coins I get a day. Wait, let's say in 7 days. 2,434. This is perfect, actually. Okay. Weekly coin. Okay, hold on. Plus, how much does the... You get like 200 for the weekly, right? Pretty sure the weekly gives 200. So we're going to add the 200 into that. 200 to 300, but I'll just be pessimistic and say 200. Weekly coins equals 2,435, which is 0.87. Plus weekly, plus 200. Request. Equals 2635 coins per week. So So this is how much I'm getting. I have 7,000 right now, but I'm getting 2,635 coins per week, which means I can almost buy 2 full ones every week. Like I can almost max 2 of these every single week. I could pick 2 and do them every week, and I will not go down in Legion coins. I will go down like 200 in Legion coins, or like not a noticeable amount at all. Okay, so that's what that tells me. We're gonna not bold all this. Weekly coins, 2,635 coins per week, 70 per coupon, XP coupon plus Legion Luck, Legion Wealth, 4,200. This is gonna be different, obviously, if you're watching this, because it depends on your Legion level and like your raid power or whatever on how many coins you get. So for me, I can equals pick two coupons that you can max out each week. Now, realistically, because the Shining's coming, Legion Wealth, I will 100% pick. And if I am out of, what that means is if I don't have XP coupons, I will buy XP coupons. I'll prioritize that over drop. If I have XP coupons, like right now I have 2 hours of XP, then I'll buy the wealth ones. And that's just how it'll probably be. Legion's Wealth I'll always buy. If I have XP coupons, I will buy the luck. If I don't have XP coupons, I'll buy the XP coupons. And then I'll sacrifice the drop. That's fine. But now I know that. Always Legion's Wealth, if I have XP coupons, buy drop coupon. Always Legion's Wealth. If I have XP coupons, buy drop coupons. If no XP coupons, buy XP. No 2x. I'm trying to make it to like where it can differentiate like those versus these. I'll just say Legion XP coupon. If I have... Okay. So I can max out the Legion's luck every single time, which is good. Which means I could get the 1.5 to 1.6 bill, which is better, for sure. All right. That's good to know. That was a little bit of side math that I didn't expect to do, but now it's done. So that's cool. It's going to be a very useful note, for sure. Make it a little bigger now. Okay, so Mesos per week. Now, what I need to do is check the bosses, how much I get for bossing. So we need to figure out what we clear solo first. Calculator. So I clear everything except Will solo. So like I clear all of C10E. Up to Darknell, I clear everything solo except Will, just because I already have a book. So I just do it to make it faster. Now Black Mage is once a month, so that doesn't, I'm not even gonna count that. I'll count like a couple Black Mage rooms. Okay. So we're just gonna start at the beginning and add it all up. We'll start at the bottom of the weekly. Chaos Zakam, where are you at? Oh, I'm assuming they do it based off... I'm gonna do it based off this just to make it easy for me. But that's not gonna be the actual order, but it's just based off this to make it easy. That's freaking 3 calculators open. Okay, so... we'll just do... bossing on main per week. Well, it says Mesos per week. Bossing on main equals. Okay. Crossing on main. I don't actually know how much I make, honestly. Let's see, 81. 81 mil. Next we have Magnus. Hard Magnus plus 9506250. 9506250. Plus Hilla. Hilla on here. 5 plus 5625 to 5,000. Okay. 232 plus PAP. Plus. Okay, added a random 3 in there. I don't want the random 3. No. I kind of want to write them all down just so I can, like, add them up as I need to. But I'm not going to do that. I don't think it's that useful. Let's just go back. 81 mil. 81. Magnus is 95 plus 9506250. Knowing how much I make a week is actually probably really nice. Plus Hilla is 56562500. Plus Apialatus 1322500. Plus CRA. CRA all in the same spot. We'll open up a separate calculator. Plus 243. Okay, that's 3-door, right? Bonbon, Crimson Queen, Pierre, and then Vellum is 105062500. 712. Pink Bean. Farther down, no. Plus 6, 4. Okay, wait. I trade CRA, which is half the price, but then I get the half. If I trade CRA, I get half the price on this account, and I get the other half on another account, which adds up to the full price, which is fine. It doesn't matter. I'll just not add it for one of the accounts. And actually, that account I wouldn't be doing CRA anyways, because it's like an account that doesn't even have it and can't finish it, so it doesn't matter actually. Cool. Okay, we're at Pink Bean, 64 mil. Cygnus, 72. 72250000. Plus Lotus. Hard Lotus. Let's go to Hard Lotus. This is where we're starting to actually make some money. 370. Why are these like random numbers? 5625. Like, why is it 562500 and not just like 370 mil? Plus Hard Damien 351562500. Whoa. Okay. Plus Guardian Angel Slime. I just started soloing this, so we get the solo price 451562. I probably could have soloed it a lot earlier, but I just didn't try. Okay, Lucid. Hard Lucid. See, this one's like straight 400 mil. Okay, 2.4. Hard Will, I do not solo. So it's 220.5, right? Hard Will, I've been duoing just because I don't need the book. Which divided by 2 is 220. Now the thing is, if I times this by... Okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to see how much Mesos I lose out on. Let's say I have 8 weeks, right? It's 10, 7... Yeah, let's say I have 8 weeks until the Shining. 3.5 bill just off Will. Rap God. Okay. Oh wait, I could just do 3.5 divided by 2, right? 3.5 divided by 2. I'd make 1.75 instead of 3.5. That's not enough for me to solo Will, I'm not gonna lie. I will stay duoing Will. Yeah, that's not enough for me to solo it. I'll do it. You lose out on what? I lose out on like $1.5 billion. I don't care. It's fine. For it to take like just be way faster. Okay, so I'm on Will, right? 400 mil for Lucid. Will. So divided by 2. Okay. 220. 2205. I just copied it. That's cool. And then Gloom and Dark now. Okay, plus 462250 plus 484. Dark now Vihilla plus 552. Wow, you really make a lot of money on a main. 552. This is like how much Vihilla alone is almost how much I make on like a CRA meal. It's crazy. 4.1. Okay. So that's up to what I do normally. This is weekly, so we're not going to include Black Mage. I'll just add the Black Mage into like the ×4 price. Okay. And then that's all soloed except Will is duoed. So I make 4.1 bill up to Vihilla. Almost 4.2 bill. And then we're going to do Chosen Saren on hard. So hard Saren. 756250 divided by 6. 126 mil. It's not, doesn't matter, but we'll add it. 126,041. And then hard Saren. Ekalos is 750. 750 divided by 6. 125. And then Ekaling 825 divided by 6 plus 137500. Damn. So almost 4.5 bill off the main. That's not bad, actually. Okay. Tossing on main 4.4. Let's say we'll play 4.491 bill. I'll just say counting. I'm not gonna solo Will anytime, so I'll just say I'm not even gonna add that. Oh, did I do Princess No Akechi? I did not do Princess No Akechi, actually. Hold on. Princess No. Plus 81. Akechi plus 144. Bam. 4.7. Just say 4.7 bill. 4716. We're gonna add it all exactly. 06291. Bang. We're just gonna round. 4.7 bill. So I make almost 5 bill alone from that. Counting Black Mage times 4. So tossing on main per month equals. We'll do let's do this times 4. 18.864 bill, and then we're gonna add the Black Mage run to this one. So hard Black Mage is 2.5 bill. 2.5 thousands, millions, billions divided by 6. 416 plus 416. Equals 19.2. Okay. And the thing is, I have almost exactly a month or 2 months, so like knowing the month price is actually very beneficial. 19, 2, 8. I just hit every number except 8. 306, which is equals 19 point. Are we rounding up? I don't really want to round up. It's so close. But I don't want to round up. 19.281? 19.2 bill? 19.28 bill. Okay. That's per my main. Got it. So I make 4.7 bill. This is super helpful, actually. I wish I would have done this sooner. Okay, so 19.2. I have the exact number, so it's fine. I don't have to. Okay, so that's what the main's looking like in terms of bossing. I know what 1 hour of farming is. I don't know how much I do. I'm just going to add up the total bossing price, and then I'll see how much I need to farm to like hit the goal, and then I can figure out how much I need to farm. Okay, so now we're going to do bossing on shad. I'm going to do a little section, boss mules. And I'm actively making more, so just depending on how many nodes I have. Shadow work. We're gonna put the amount I make per character now. So the shadower goes up to normal Lomian. And Lomian mule. I also have a, I can open this up real quick too. I have a boss mule little thing here that just says what they do. So and Lomian, Akechi, CRA. This is all my boss mules right now. I'm gonna fund this one like probably today and try and make it a CRA mule. So that'll be good. I'm pretty sure I did the math on when you make money, and I think I can make boss mules up to 4 weeks until the event, and then once it's 4 weeks, I won't make any money off the mules, so there will be no point in making them, and then I'll just start making mules again after the event. I'm telling you, this is getting nerdy. So if you just wanted the shining part, then there you go. But this is going to be a long video on me doing all this stuff. But this is my current boss mules. So N Lomian, which I'm pretty sure they already have prices for this, but I'm just going to make the price exactly. I'm going to do them all not counting Pinot, because I don't really plan on doing Pinot. It's really just too much work. Okay. So everything up to normal Lomian. I'm going to look at the price, and then I will, boss mule, legal story. Let's go to videos. I'll just do this. Give me a second. Okay. I know there's, let's see what this video says. There's an Ereclo video that might say the price. This video might also say the price. Let's see. We gotta have price, right? There's gotta be price. There's no way. There's no price for like Lomian versus CRA versus. Did you just say it? Ah, here we go. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. So 1.4. Oh, nice. Okay. Damien Lotus, Akechi, Chaos Pab. Oh, this is counting Princess No, though. I don't know if we're gonna count Princess No. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see. I just want to double check and make sure that is every boss. So if we're doing a Lomian Mule, we do Chaos Zachem. On there we have Magnus, Hilla, Hap, all of CRA, Big Queen, Cygnus, Normal Lotus, Normal Damien, Akechi, no Pino. But we could do Pino. I mean, let's see how much does Pino cost, right? So if I do, or how much I get, I know I get 81 mil for Pino. On 5 characters. Oh wait, no. How many characters can do it right now? Where's my other notes? There we go. Any Akechi mule. Well, CRA mules can probably do Pino too, right? I'm pretty sure they can. So we'll just add that to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna see whether it's worth to do. 81 mil times 5. 405 mil times 8 is an extra 3.2 bill. That's pretty good. How long does it take me to get 81 mil by farming is the question. Let's see. I have 2 hours here, so let's divide this. We're going to divide it by 4 to see how much I make in 30 minutes. So let's just do the 1.2 bill. Divided by 4 is 3. I make 300 mil every 30 minutes. Divided by 3 is every 10 minutes. I make 100 mil. Which means Pino is just not worth it to do, right? Pino probably takes 10 minutes. Especially if I don't have a soul on my thing. It's not really worth to do. It's better to farm for 10 minutes than it is to do Pino. This is at the normal. This is not using the Legion coin price. Yeah, so farming for 10 minutes is better than doing Pino. Cool, good to know. So I'm not doing Pino. I want to see if in this video he says it's Pino price or not Pino price.
This good tier is all you need. So these boss meals are going to kill up to normal Lomian at max, right? Honestly, I don't even think normal Lomian is Lomian. It's actually way more expensive, and you don't.
Okay, we're gonna just do the math off this right here. 169. Everything but Pino, and I want to see if it's the same. 162562500. 144. 1322500. 105062500. 9506250. 81. Wait, how many are 81? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, no. Let's just clear this. Open up a second one. Let's see. Zachem, Pierre, yeah, 81 times 4. Times 4. 224 plus 324. Okay. Plus 722500. So much faster if I use my keyboard. 64. I feel like it's easier to make a mistake. Okay, 1.324 bill without Pino. With Pino, it's like 1.4 bill almost exactly. So we'll keep that price because we're Enlomian Mule, no Pino. Is 132443750. We'll just say Enlomian Mule. We're gonna just put the prices. It's 1, 3. What the heck? We'll put the prices of like an Enlomian, a CRA, and an Akechi without 0. Which, now that I know these are counting it, I can just take off 81 bill from it. From all of them. So, Enlomian's 1.324. So Shadow Mule, Akechi Mule equals, let's see, 1 bill minus 81 mil. 919 mil. CRA 750 minus 81, 669. Okay. Is that one counting? I don't know if that's counting. Is the CRA one's
Before you
counting
make
Pinot?
that much more Mesos. I
See.
started brand new on a whole new server in the second
Listen
reboot
to this
server
real quick.
Criterion. And I've
Talks
seen
about Pinot at
how
all.
much harder it is for a brand new account to get to Enlomin on a boss mule versus it is getting to Akechi on a boss mule. To be honest with you, I would just make a bunch of Akechi boss mules that get you 1 bill a week instead of a bunch of Enlomian boss mules that get you 1.4 bill a week, because getting to Enlomian costs way more through nodes and mesos and everything else. Obviously, you could go to Enlomian if you want, but in my opinion, the most efficient route is getting to Akechi or even just staying at CRA. So let's talk about the gear. So when we're
Nope. Okay. That. So now we have the price of all the mules without Pinot, which is good. At least I think it is. Okay, so we have Shadow Mule. That's a Pinot. AB. Akechi Mule. Prices without Pinot. Let's put that in bold italicized. Prices without Pinot, and then I don't have to put it here. I'll just say what kind of mule it is. Equals 119. Buck. Also an Akechi mule. 919. Lin is an Akechi mule. And then Night Lord's a CRA. Okay. Okay, so that's all of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of want to space it out, I think. Yeah, we'll do this way. Total. Okay, let's see. We're just going to add up exact amounts because I want exact amounts for this. No rounding. We're going to do this times 3. 919 times 3 plus 27570000. Yep. Okay, so that's all those plus 669. Wait, what the heck is this? Oh, that's what it did. Hold on. I did one too many sixes. 4.75. Is that the whole, all of it? Let's see, 1.3, 2 point some, 3 point some. Let me just redo this just in case. 919. I should have done it this way. Times 3. It's 27 plus 1, 3, 2, 4, 4, 3, 7, 5, 0, 0. Plus 6, 6, 9. Yeah, this is right. Yeah, okay. It's not very much. I mean, I guess that's basically how much I make on my main, right? Let me see. My main makes 4 point. Yeah, it's a little more than how much I make on my main. 4 4750437 500. Okay, which means total. We're gonna do this total boss mule per week. 4.7 total main boss mule weekly bossing. We're also gonna total boss mules per month. This is counting my current amount of boss mules, not counting if I have any extra. I'll just add in the price. So let's do times 4 is 19,001,750. Okay, and then we have bossing on main. We're just gonna bold those also. If we bold italicize them. Nah, I don't like that. Just gonna bold them. Equals 4.75 bill. 19 bill. Let's see. Yeah, let's say 19 bill. Okay. Total main plus boss mule weekly bossing. Then we're gonna do total main plus boss mule monthly bossing. Equals. Okay. Let's see here. Bossing on main. Let's do 4716062910 plus 475043750. So just under 10 bill. Yeah, that adds up. And then monthly is 19. Dude, they're so similar. 19280918 plus 18001750. This one's higher because of the BM. Okay, so 38 bill a month from bossing. So it's going to be times 2, obviously. So 2 months. Or 8 weeks. I mean, it's 2 months, but like boss mule, 2 month bossing. Just times this by 2. 76. So okay, that's not too bad. Means a lot of my income's gonna have to come from farming, basically, is what that says. This is like not even half of what I need. Hold on, I have to use the bathroom. Okay, we are back. Also, too, I was thinking, so let's say I don't do Pinot. Let's say Pinot takes 10 minutes. You have to wait a minute just for that, like, 3rd stage. Going through all the stages probably takes a couple minutes. The stage where you only do the 2nd stage takes forever if you don't have the soul, which not all of my mules have the soul. So I would say it definitely probably takes like 10 minutes. We'll just say 10 minutes. If I don't do it on the 5 characters, that's an extra 50 minutes of farming, which is definitely like better. I'm also getting stronger by getting frags too on my main, so I think it's definitely worth it to not do Pinot and not have the prices for that. But that means 2 months of bossing, right, is 76.5 bill. So I'm gonna say, based on this, right here we have it was what, 230? Yeah, 233 bill. I'm gonna say the goal is gonna be 200. I'm just gonna say 250 bill. We're gonna do the math on 250 bill just to see. If it's Meso, we'll just put Meso goal was 250 bill. So we might change that depending on this math I'm about to do, but we'll say 250 bill. Hold on. 1,000 million billion. Cool. Okay, so 250. We're gonna minus 76. I'm saying there's 2 months exactly. It's 10/7 right now. I'm probably gonna upload this today also, so this will be like of the day of. The cube sale will be sooner than this, but I'm doing it mainly for the shining because the cube sales like it cost me like 8 bill for this, so I'm not really worried about that. I want 2 months from the shining is what's really important. Let's see. But if the or if the shining happens to be earlier, then this is going to be a little less in terms of how much money I'll have. It'll just be like a week or two less. 7 6 5 6 5 3 3 6 6 1 2. I need 137 mil or 173 mil from bossing. I mean, from farming, which is a lot of money. If I get, hold on, holy Jesus. If I get, let me figure out how to do this math real quick. Every 2 hours, I get, let's say, 1.5 bill. Right? Every 2 hours, I get 1.5. I need to, let's say, times 20 hours. See, the thing is, I don't want to do it by 20 hours. I want to do it by sets of 2. Right? Well, if I do 20 hours, I just know that's... Let me think about that. I could do the hour amount instead, which might make it easier to do the math. I mean, if it's 1.5, divided by 2, so I make 750 mil an hour. If I do 50 hours, it's 37 mil, right? We'll just put the per hour also. We'll just do for the Legion one. Meso per hour, 750 mil. If we do that, it's just going to make it easier to do math. The other one's not hard, but it's just easier. If I need 173, 434, 663388. What's too much? Thousands, millions, billion. Ooh, is that trillions? Oh, thousands, millions, billion, trillions. 173, 434, 663388. Thousands, million, billions. Cool. If I need that, how do I do this? Divided by 750, right? 750 mil. 231 hours. And then we check that by doing 750 mil times 231. Yep, cool. So 231 hours of farming is how much I'd have to do. That's a lot. I don't know if that's going to happen. And then you'd have to do... So this is now right. So let's say 231 hours of farming divided by 8 weeks. 28 hours of farming a week. That's almost a full-time job of farming, bro. Okay. So that's divided by 7. It's 4 hours of farming a day. Which means if I want 250 mil, I have to farm 2 wops a day. Okay, hold on. 250 bill minus 76, 76, 565, 336, 612. Now this is very easily where I could have messed up math. If you're in the comments, let me know if I messed up the math. Let me do this again. I just need to, it's 173. Yeah, it's this number. 173. Bill. Let's put the numbers to make it bill. Ideally, I'm going to make more bossing mules throughout the week, so I'm hopefully going to make another one today, so it'll add a little extra, but Right now I need more mules so I don't have to farm so much. But if I do farm that much, I'm gonna be way stronger. I'm gonna have so many frags. But there's almost no way I'm gonna farm that much. Like it's not happening. I can almost guarantee that. Like a 99% chance that I do not farm 2 wops a day. That's crazy. Even doing a wop a day, probably not gonna happen. But there'll probably be days where I do no wops, and there's days where I do like 4 hours, and there's like a day where I do like 6. Um, let's see, 240 bill or 250 bill minus. Okay, 750 mil times 231 hours equals 750. I just want the exact number times 231 equals 173,250,000,000. Okay. 231 divided by I'm just gonna do all. I'm showing all the math. Where's the division sign on my keyboard? That's a percent. I'll just say divided by 8 equals 231 divided by 8 equals 28.875 hours of farming per week. 28.875 divided by 7 equals 4.125 hours of farming per day equals 2 wops a day. So basically, it's 2 wops a day. Will be around that. Counting like I did some things. I did not count Ursus and I did not count Maple Tour in this. I just counted bossing. So like if we count Ursus and Maple Tour, it's a little bit extra. It's like Ursus, I make like 133 mil. Let's say 133 mil a day, right? 133 mil a day. This is how we're getting desperate when I'm counting Ursus and Maple Tour. 130 mil a day times 60, that's 8 bill. And then 300 mil a week times 8, 2.4 plus 8 bill. 11.2, I put a little extra, put 8.8. It's an extra like 11 bill from Ursus and Maple Tour, which is cool. A little helpful. It's like, I'll put Ursus. Let's see. Ursus, I'm pretty sure it's like 130 bill. We'll just say, or 130 mil per day. Times 7. 910 mil per week. It's almost a bill a week. Per month equals times 4. 3.636400000. Per month equals times 2. Is that right? Did I do that right? Hold on. 130 times, what is it? 130 times, oh, it's times 7, right? Yeah, times 7 is a week. Times 4 times 2 is 2 months. Okay. 7,280. I mean, if I do it times 60 days, it's more, right? I'm pretty sure it's more. Times 60. Yeah, it's 7.8. I'll just do the lower number just to be safe. Okay. So 7.28 bill per 2 months. And then Maple Tour equals. If I'm getting nerdy, I might as well go full nerd. I think it's 300 mil. It's a little more. I think it's like 350 mil or something. But I'll just. Hold on. Accept this. Let's go to Maple Tour real quick. We might as well. Okay, let's just do the math here. You clear it twice a day, right? For 7 days. 147,064,007,064,008 divided by 6. 24. Okay, so you get 24.5 mil per run. You're gonna do 14 runs a week. 343. Okay. 343 per day. Times. Oh no, this is per week. 343 per week equals times FO. 1.3 per month equals times 2. Not very much. But if you add that up, it adds up a little bit. It adds a little extra that I don't have to farm. So that's an extra WOP right there. A little more than. Wait, no, that's almost 2 WOPs. It's like a WOP and a half or something. No, every WOP counts. That I have to do less. This one's a couple WOPs. It's great. We love that. Let's see. So we gotta add that. Dang it! That total main plus bossing. So total main equals. It's counting everything. It's. We're gonna do. Should I do per month and then per? I'll just do per month. I'll just do per 2 months. Okay. Bossing on main per month. So let's do 19,280. There's so much math that I've just done that I probably messed something up. This is 2 months of bossing is 38, which is okay. Plus 728280000. Wait, that was wrong. Let's just copy and paste. Makes it easier. Times 2 plus. Just copy paste this thing. Not the whole thing. Just this. Plus that. Plus. Okay. Total main. 2 months. No farming. Equals. Okay, so total main 2 months no farming is 48 bill with bossing versus Maple Tour. That's the main. That's the only money stuff, right? That's really the only money stuff. Maple Tour versus what? Yeah. Okay. Go back here and do another one of these. Got 8 different calculators going on right now. I don't need the boss wheel. Okay. So 48 in 2 months. Let's add that up now. 48 plus. Where's 2 months of bossing? Let's open up one of our 17 calculators. Open up a new one now. Okay. Plus boss meals per month is right here. Times 2. It's 38. Bam! Okay, see, now we're at 8. I got 10 more. Okay, this is a different number now. Bang. And then divided by 2. This is 43 instead. Look at that. Maple Tour and Ursus coming in clutch. Give me an extra 10 bill. Realistically, I could have probably just done. I could have probably just added this and then put it into this number. I didn't have to do all that extra work, but I just did. It's okay. All right, so now we're at 86. 428. And we have the exact math that we did, so we can just do the same thing now. So we're gonna do 250 bill minus that 100,000. Okay. that there. Put this here. 86. And Ursus and Maple Tour I do every day, so I will count. I've done every day for the past like couple months. So let's see. So divided by 750. This number stays the same. 217. Okay, so it's 217 instead. Let's just double check the old math. Let's copy this. I don't know why I just copied 217. It's probably faster to write it at that point. I know. 750 times 217. 162. Close. Let's do just 218. I think it's 218. It was like 0.8 or something. Times 218. Cool, perfect. Okay, so 218 now. 218 divided by 8. 27 hours a week. Divided by 7 is 3.9, so it's 2 ops. Let's just say 27. I'm not using the exact number here because I know this number anyways. So 3.9 hours of farming per day is 2 ops a day. So it's 2 ops a day would be slightly more than what I need, counting Ursus and Maple Tour. It didn't really change the amount of ops a day. It just changed it a little bit. Okay. It's a lot of farming, man. I wish I could have farmed while making this video. It would be phenomenal. So, I mean, that's a lot. Let's say you 1 WAP a day. How much is that? I mean, 750 mil a day. No. 1 WAP a day is 2 hours. So that's 1.5 bill a day, basically, in farming. Let's just say times 60. Thousands of million billions. 1.5 times 60. 90 bill? Does that make sense? We could just do 750. We're doing 2 hours a day for 60 days. It's 120. We'll do 750 times 120. Yeah, it's the same number. Plus, we'll add in this number. I just want to see how much it would be. So that'd be 176. 176. So if you farm a WAP a day, counting the meals I have right now, I'd make 100. So I'd make like 100 bill, right? A little less, 90 bill off of farming. Okay. We're just gonna show the price for 2 WAPs a day. 2 WAPs a day times 60 days equals 2 WAPs a day times 60 days is 173 bill. Right? Correct? Or 163 bill. I think I have to change this number right here. 750 times 218. Yeah, 163.5. Okay, and then 1 WAP a day times 60 days equals. We're just divide this by 2 then, right? How is that only 81? We'll just put this number. This is where I feel like I messed up some math. If this is 81, because if I do 750 times what, 120? 2 hours a day for 60 days is 120. Yeah, 90. We'll just leave it as is. Yeah, I mean, I either need to fund a lot more meals or I gotta farm a lot. Either one. Ideally, obviously, I wanted more meals. It's like, let's say Let's say I have what I have right now, but I have like 5 more CRA mules. That's 669 times 5. Let's say times 6 actually, counting the one I have. 669 times 6 is 4 bill plus another 4 bill. 8.7 bill a week. It would basically like double the amount I'm making a week. Times 4 is 35. Times 2 is 70. That's like how much I'm making right now. That would be like 70 in 2 months plus total for my main would be 48. How's the main total this little compared to the boss? That would be like 118 just from the mules in the main, no farming. Which that would be like a lot nicer. It would be a lot less farming I'd have to do. Which maybe that'll be the goal for the next Shining is to get like 5 more boss mules. We'll see how many I can make. If I make another one today, that would be really good. This also shows how important they are to make, right? Those are just like 5 more CRA boss mules. That might be the goal is to get 5 more CRA boss mules. Which it's going to take from like the money I have right now, some of it, but I think in the long run that's definitely worth it. Times, I'm not going to add this number, but like it's good to know. It's like 120 bill if I have 5 more boss mules, even if they're CRA ones, which is pretty cheap to make. Yeah, I mean, that was a lot of math. That was a long time, but this is basically what we got. If the goal is, if the goal is like 200 bill, let's just do a 200 bill goal right now, real quick. 200 bill divided by, minus, let's see. Total main plus bossing 2 months. Minus that. Whoops, what the heck? 200. I feel like 200 is probably more realistic than. I mean, even 200, I think that's a 113 divided by 750. 151 hours divided by 8. 18.9 divided by 7. It's 2.7 hours of farming a day. That's a lot more doable. Even still, that's probably not going to happen. I guess we'll just see how much I have. We'll just say 200 bill plus. Yeah, we'll just see how much I have at that point. Ideally, probably 200 bill would be nice. But if I do have 200 bill, I probably can't even do this. I couldn't even do this alone. I mean, it depends on how lucky I get, honestly, with the star forcing and stuff. But we'll see. We shall see. Now I have a lot of stuff that I could use. I have a lot to look at and figure out when the time comes. I mean, even like Mesa wise, this means for sure. I was doing it all. Also, I was doing it all off the Legion coin thing, which I plan on using. But I don't even know if I can do. What's the? Hold on. See, the issue here too is like the max that I can do this is I have 20 of them, right? 20 times 30 divided by 60. I have 10 hours of farming I can do at this 1.5 amount per week. The rest of it will be at the 1.2. And if it's only 10 hours a week, I have to farm 2 wops a day. That's what? 4 times 7. That's 28 hours. And the rest of it I won't even be making the 1.5. So I would need more than 4 hours or more than 2 wops because I would be making this for after the first 10. Which is it's even less, it's even more farming then. Like if I'm making the first 10 hours, I'm making 1.5 bill for 2 hours for every 2 hours. I guess it's a little weird, but after that, the other like 18 hours or however much it is, I'm making 1.2 bill, so it's minus 300, which just means I need more hours to farm than to even catch that up, which is just crazy. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, we'll see. I'll probably end up having like 150 to. I mean, I'm gonna do more weekly goals than I am, like a goal for Mesa wise, because like right now I'm at like 50 almost. My goal is to get to 50 by the end of the by Wednesday, and then Wednesday I'll probably like my goal will be to get to 70 by next Wednesday. I'm doing like 20 bill a day or 20 bill a week. That would not be bad. Um, 20 bill times 8. That'd be 160 plus what I currently have, right? It's 45. That's not, I think that's more doable if I do it by a weekly basis than I do it by like amount I want by the end of the event. I don't think that's bad. And if I'm doing weekly, let's see how much do I make? Uh let's see, where's the week stuff? Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. So I make 4.7 on the main, and then I make boss meals also 4.7. So like 9, it was like 9.3, right? So if it's 9.3, let's just do 4.7 times 2. We'll just say 9.5. And I want 20 bill a week. That's like 10 bill of farming, which is it's like 20 hours. I think this is more doable if I do it on a weekly basis. That's probably what I'll do. Is I'll set like weekly goals for Mesos depending on when it's at. So I want in the next 3 days, I want like 5 bill more, or 4.5, and then go like 15 to 20 bill probably per week. That's fine. If I do that, I'll be happy with that amount. Yeah, I mean that's about everything. If you stayed through the entire thing, respect. This is me preparing for an event. Now, it wouldn't be this extensive if it was a normal event, like a 5, 10, 15. I would still do similar stuff, but like figuring out the prices of stuff. Like, this is very specific because I have a time limit. I have like 2 months for this event until it happens. And all this stuff's going to be very useful in the future. Like the Legion coupon thing is good to know. The Mesos per week on my account currently, how much I make is good to know. Next time I do this, I'll probably just update it with the amount of boss meals. And if I'm soloing more bosses, like if I'm soloing Hard Saren, I'll change this. I'll probably write this real quick. Bossing on main, solo up to C10, comma, 2-man will. I'll just write this down so like next time I update this, I can see what I'm soloing. Also, if I end up soloing Black Mage by the next time I do this, I'll get the Black Mage solo, which will be a lot of Mesos. Yeah. This is soloing up to C10, 2-man will. I'm going to say solo up to C10. We're going to say doing up to E-calling right now. Doing E-calling, E-callos, H Saren, 6-man. And then I can update this as needed. Cool. Yeah, that's about it for the video. If you stayed the entire time, respect. Leave a like, hit sub if this was like useful. Hopefully it was. I'm gonna scroll through this real quick if somebody wants to copy this stuff down. Some of it's useful to you, like these things are just useful because no matter who you are, what level you are, they're useful. Some of this stuff is specific to my character, like the Legion coins per week, specific to my character. So just get what you need, copy paste it if you need it, or write it down if you need it. And yeah. Cool. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's a long one.